physician who's had my license for 40 years and had a very strong biochemistry background, I can say, and seeing what's happening with the X39, I can say without a doubt that this is the most significant medical breakthrough in my lifetime.
Aloha, everybody. Maria Benardis here. And for those that are watching my videos for the first time, I'm a health and wellness coach, spiritual coach, chef, and award-winning cookbook author. And last year, I was very blessed and very honored to be voted #1 on the top 10 list of health and wellness coaches disrupting the medical industry. Welcome to this video. It's a very important video. As everybody knows, I have put out so many videos to do by, about health and wellness. And this is another one. And today we are going to be dealing with antioxidants. And why are antioxidants really important for our overall health and wellness? Now, before I started speaking, I had a couple of graphics, and one of them featured the major antioxidant, glutathione, and we are going to discuss foods and sources of how we can get glutathione into our body in a healthy form. But you will notice in that graphic, and I'm just going to pull it up in front of me, as I alerted to on that particular graphic, it supports kidney function, improves reproductive function, supports the immune system, and improves our body's readiness for anything that comes our way that is unfavorable, such as disease, protection against digestive disorders, improves the nervous system, our lungs and respiratory system, our hearts, improves our quality of sleep, anti-aging, and so many other things. So basically, it assists every single organ in our body. And this is why eating foods that are rich in antioxidants and also supplementing is very important. Now, why do I say supplementing? Because a lot of people are not eating enough fruit and vegetables and other things that I'll point out that are high in antioxidants to be able to get a sufficient level of antioxidants into their body to make them, basically vibrating high in mind, body, and spirit. So we do need to supplement. I also supplement, and I will reveal how I supplement, and it's easy and it's cost effective. And very important that we have lots of antioxidants, because really when you have a lot of antioxidants, your immune system is really strong, and therefore it wards off a lot of these colds and viruses, especially during the winter time. But I'm finding a lot of people, even outside of winter, in autumn, spring, and so on, they're still getting colds and flus. So really we should really be prepared and having lots of antioxidants for that. Now, where's my information coming from today? Well, a lot of the information is coming from my personal experience as a health and wellness coach that has been professionally trained and certified. But today I'm also going to rely a lot on Dr. Stanley Gravely's information. He's an amazing doctor that I have met in person, and I love his work. And he's also a doctor that is part of our LifeWave team and uses a lot of the wearable technology that's flashing on the screen in his practice, and has a lot of other doctors that have joined him, incorporating this amazing wearable technology. So he knows what he's talking about. And these are doctors that have been in practice for many, many years and know the importance of what is needed for the body to function in its optimum form. So I'm going to read what he has to say about antioxidants. And again, I have covered a lot of this information in lots of lots of other videos that I've done over the years. And what I'm trying to do now is find reputable doctors and sources that validate everything that I have been saying in my videos, rather than me repeating the same thing over and over. So, antioxidants can prevent slow cell damage. And so, this is where we see a lot of the damage done in our bodies. It's in the cells. And don't forget, your whole body is made of cells. Your brain has cells, your heart has cells, your lungs have cells, your legs have cells. Basically, every part of your body and organ is made of cells. So, they prevent and slow cell damage caused by free radicals. So we're talking about the environment. It's in our water, it's in our food, it's in our atmosphere, which are unstable molecules that the body produces as a reaction to environmental and other pressures. Free radicals can increase the risk of inflammation and various health issues. They are sometimes called free radical scavengers. Antioxidants can protect against the cell damage that free radicals cause, known as oxidative stress. Activities and processes that can lead to oxidative stress are consumption of certain foods, especially refined and processed foods, trans fats, artificial sweetness, and certain dyes and additives, smoking, environmental pollution, radiation, exposure to chemicals such as pesticides and drugs, including chemotherapy, industrial solvents, excessive abuse of the body through work or sports activities, and stress. So, what is he really summarizing here? And you can find the details, more details about this. Is we're talking about low vibrational frequency activities and low vibrational frequency foods, or you may call them acidic activities and acidic foods. And I have an amazing video that I've done called the Ascension Diet that outlines high vibrational frequency thoughts, high vibrational frequency activities, high vibrational frequency foods, and what is considered low. And what we're trying to do each day is fit into the category of doing as much as possible as far as activities are concerned, thinking as much as possible, and eating as much as possible high vibrational frequency foods, thoughts, and activities. So, such activities and exposures can result in cell damage. This in turn may lead to an excessive release of free iron or copper ions, and activation of phagocytes, a type of white blood cell with a role in fighting infection, an increase in enzymes that generate free radicals, and a disruption of electron transport chains. All these can result in oxidative stress. The damage caused by oxidative stress has been linked to cancer, atherosclerosis, vision loss, and many, many illnesses. It is thought that free radicals cause changes in the cells that lead to these and possibly other conditions. An intake of antioxidants is believed to reduce these risks. Antioxidants act as a radical scavenger, hydrogen donor, electron donor, and we are electric beings, peroxide decomposer, singlet oxygen quencher, enzyme inhibitor, synergist, and metal chelating agents. A higher intake of specific antioxidants can reduce the risk of disease. In most cases, results have tended to show no benefit or a detrimental effect, or they have been conflicting. There are thought to be hundreds and possibly thousands of substances that can act as antioxidants. Each one has its own role and can interact with others to help the body work effectively. Antioxidant is not really the name of a substance, but rather it describes what a range of substances can do. Examples of antioxidants can come from outside the body as well. So, what are some examples? Vitamin A, vitamin C. So, when we're talking about vitamin C, we're also talking about oranges and lemons. So, it comes in a form of um, fruits. Vitamin E, beta carotene, and of course, we know carrots are very good for that. Lycopene, lutein, selenium, and of course, I have Brazil nuts every day because they're high in selenium. Manganese, zeaxanthin. So flavonoids, flavones, polyphenols, and all these types are antioxidants and phytonutrients, and they are all found in plant-based foods. And this is why it's very important that we have a lot of fruit and vegetables each day, because this is where we're going to get a lot of our antioxidants. Each antioxidant serves a different function and is not interchangeable with another. Foods that are particularly high in antioxidants are often referred to as superfoods or functional foods. So here are some examples. So vitamin C, most fruit and vegetables, especially berries, oranges, and bell peppers. Vitamin E, nuts and seeds, sunflower and other vegetable oils, and green leafy vegetables. Now, be very careful when we say vegetable oils. We do not mean canola oil, we don't mean soybean oil, and we don't mean the basic vegetable oil, because as we know, they are toxic and lower the vibrational frequency. Um, so I would probably add into that category olive oil. I would add to that category, for example, coconut oil. These are good oils. And of course, your very delicate oils, such as walnut oil, almond oil, those kinds of oils you tend to put on salads and not sort of use in cooking process. And I would also include avocado oil. Beta carotene, so brightly colored fruits and vegetables such as carrots, peas, spinach, and mangoes. Lycopene, pink and red fruits and vegetables, including tomatoes and watermelon. Um, Selenium, whole grains, nuts, seeds, and legumes. Other foods that are believed to be good source of antioxidants include black beans, kidney beans, green tea, which I have a lot of, amazing, red grapes, very important, dark chocolate, make sure that it's not milk chocolate, and make sure the dark chocolate doesn't have a lot of sugar, preferably no sugar. Pomegranates, goji berries, blueberries, apples, broccoli, spinach, lentils, and of course, lycopene is the antioxidant that gives tomatoes their rich red color, and more effective when the tomato is cooked and heat treated as opposed to it being eaten raw. So, for example, drinking a cup of or two of green tea is thought to provide health benefits because of the antioxidants. Have a cup of green or matcha tea every day. I love matcha tea, or you can get the matcha powder and put it in your smoothie. Look at the colors of your plate. If your food is mostly brown or beige, the antioxidant levels are likely to be low. Add in foods with rich colors such as kale, beets, and berries. So again, we're seeing the colors, your greens, your reds, your purples, very important. Use turmeric, cumin, oregano, ginger, clove, and cinnamon to spice up the flavor and antioxidant content of your meals. So, dry herbs and spice is very important. Snack on nuts and seeds, especially Brazil nuts, sunflower seeds, and dried fruit, but choose those with no added sugar or salt. Glutathione is one of the most critical components for human health. It helps to protect your body from oxidative damage, and it has anti-aging, anti-carcinogenic, anti-inflammatory properties. In fact, glutathione supports nearly every process in your body. Put simply, Dr. Gravely says, those with high glutathione levels are healthier and much likelier to stay that way. And I attribute to my health to glutathione. Now, if you watch that video of detoxing the jab, and detoxing the spike proteins that are everywhere coming out of those people's bodies, you will see that on one of the tables, the major component for detoxing it was medbed technology. X39 made the list. And the second thing was glutathione. Now, how do I get my glutathione into my system? Well, first of all, as I said, I have a lot of green tea and a lot of fruit and vegetables. I'm vegetarian. I'm certainly not trying to get anybody to become vegan or vegetarian. Ultimately, they're the best diets, but they're not for everybody. And not only that, my diet is very high vibrational frequency, because I'm not eating anything such as dead flesh, which is low vibrational frequency. So I'm getting a lot of antioxidants, um, but some days I may not be, and I feel it. So, what does Maria do, and what does Dr. Stanley Gravely do to top that up? And again, it's flashing on the screen and in the description of this video. We top up with glutathione. How do we get it? X39 patch. So the X39 patch doesn't just activate your stem cells and basically regenerate stem cells and produce new stem cells so you can self-heal. It also lifts your vibrational frequency and increases your antioxidants in your body by 25%. And that is you doing nothing other than your body shining its light on this patch, and the crystals that have the Nikola Tesla based frequencies will activate the collagen, also the collagen, but will activate the glutathione in the body to reproduce. So this is amazing. So that way you don't even have to um, do very much. It just does it. Now, I also have the glutathione patches from the LifeWave range. Again, link in the description and flashing. Why do I have those in my first aid kit? Because that particular patch, and the studies show this, so this is not hocus pocus, there are studies to back all of this up. All these wearable technology is FDA approved as well. Studies to back it up. It's all patented technology. The glutathione patch increases glutathione by 300%. No other product on the market increases your glutathione by 300%. So for anybody that has any existing illnesses, that is what I ask them to do. I ask them to add X39 and to really boost their glutathione to help their antioxidants and to detox, because glutathione detoxes your body. So this is why glutathione and having a lot of glutathione in your body is so important. You need to be detoxing. I mean, X39 detoxes, but glutathione puts it on steroids and increases the glutathione by 300%. So anybody with existing conditions, I put them on the glutathione as a must-have to really speed up the process from 25 to 30% X39 plus an additional 300%. Especially people that have had this, they need it, and the food alone is not going to do very much. They need a boost. They need a little bit of a help up the steps, so to speak. So again, glutathione, antioxidants, very important because they also help your body to detox, and this is what anything green does. So anything green, whether in powder form or in living, vegetable or fruit form, helps not only with antioxidants but to detox whatever shouldn't be in your body. So that's all I wanted to say. Oh, and the only thing I wanted to say is I don't wear the glutathione patch every day. I wear it every third day. And the only time I wear it every day is in the winter time, because I want to ward off viruses, and I want to ward off any of those colds and anything like that. And of course, as a consequence of doing everything that I've said in this video, by patching up with X39 glutathione, and of course, doing a lot of things to reduce the inflammation in my body, which I have covered in another video. Have a look at what I do to reduce inflammation. I do not get colds, and I don't get flus, and I don't get viruses, and I have not seen doctors for years and years and years and years. So what I say to you in my videos works, and I'm validation that it works. And of course, I post so many testimonials on my Facebook page, on my Telegram channel, that really there are real live people there other than me giving testimony to what I speak and what I recommend. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it's helped you better understand antioxidants, and of course the master antioxidant being glutathione, and how you can get it by what you eat. Again, good thoughts are very important, and having a good high vibe spirit. So do watch that video, The Ascension Diet. And again, supplementing it, which I do recommend. And again, look at how much that external glutathione you're putting into your mouth, whether it's liquid form or whatever, what percentage is it increasing your glutathione by? Because there's a lot of products out there in tablet form and liquid form that don't do very much. They don't increase it by much, and it just comes out of the system. So again, 25 to 30% is the X39, and if you want 300%, which is the highest on the market out there, then you add the glutathione patch. So mahalo for watching. Thank you, everybody, and God bless you.
An empowered life has no expiration date. We're all created to do incredible things, like conquer summits, catch big waves, and live our passions. As time goes on, our bodies begin to show signs that things just aren't as they used to be. Our energy levels decline, sleep patterns shift, and recovery slows. But our bodies are masterpieces of design, holding the potential to bounce back better than ever. With X39, we achieved something remarkable in the field of wellness and regenerative science that others could not. By utilizing LifeWave's unique patented technology, X39 uses light to elevate GHK-Cu, a copper peptide known to support overall health and wellness. Unlike traditional light therapy, which requires external light sources, X39 uses the body's own infrared light to naturally increase vitality, enhancing the body's flow of natural energy for improvements in strength, stamina, performance, and overall health and well-being, with the simplicity of an affordable, non-invasive, non-transdermal patch. As we age, levels of these life-enhancing elements, which are associated with wellness and longevity, begin to decline. LifeWave invested 10 years into stem cell research, which resulted in over 70 patents. X39 was born to bring to the public a product that could support wellness in an entirely new way, supporting the production of younger, healthier cells with wearable light technology. Becoming a powerhouse is easier than you think. Harness your body's natural potential to maintain youthful energy and vitality, because life comes at you fast, but it doesn't have to pass you by. Live long, live well, live young. Be the light with LifeWave X39. LifeWave.